Making kids do household chores as punishment is a terrible idea. Now, before you say, Angela, I've seen you talk here and on your YouTube about how your 4 kids do domestic chores around the house. Yep, they do, but they don't do it as punishment. In fact, we don't do punishments at all. We are a non-authoritarian family. Not only is forcing our kids to do chores as punishment, not setting them up for success in life, creating an adversarial relationship between them and domestic work, it's not effective in teaching the lessons we want to teach, and it's inherently anti-feminist. Now, yes, in my household, domestic work is not gendered. Every member of the household participates in the obligation of taking care of our home and our possessions. But traditionally, in American culture, domestic work is seen as women's work. Because it's not tied to a paycheck in our capitalist system, it's seen as menial, low, drudgery, which is why it's very convenient for authoritarian parents to use it as punishment. I mean, it's kind of wild that we as a society have decided to frame caring for our home, the work that women traditionally do to procure our own safety and comfort and well-being, as drudgery, as punishment. Yes, domestic work is not always the most fascinating and the most intellectually engaging, but neither is commuting in our car to work or data entry or answering emails. And thank God we live in an age of podcasts and audiobooks, because I just pop in my headphones to scrub out the bathroom or fold laundry or do the dishes or scrub the floors. Or we put on music and the kids and I all have a dance party while we dust the living room and we pick up things around the house. So you can see that choosing to frame the very good and necessary domestic work of caring for a home, work that is traditionally done by women, as punishment for naughty behavior is anti-feminist. But also it's just not very effective. I don't want my kids to develop an adversarial relationship with caring for their home. Why not gamify it? Why not make it as fun as possible? Again, put on the music, have a silly dance while you do the housework. Listen to a podcast together while you do the laundry. Heck, watch a movie together while you fold the laundry. In our household, we teach our kids that taking care of the home and chores are a necessary part of life. They're not a punishment. And how can we possibly make them more enjoyable and something that we don't dread? Again, we're not wanting to cultivate an adversarial relationship where our kids dread chores because we have drilled into them their entire childhood that chores are punishment. Taking care of the home is burdensome. It's a punishment. And also, punishments just don't work. And maybe that's a subject for another video, and I talk about it pretty extensively on my YouTube. Punishments don't work. They teach our kids to figure out how to lie and avoid punishment, how to skirt around, how to evade. They don't teach the lessons that we want our kids to learn. If my kid is speaking to me in a way that I find unkind and hurts my feelings, how does punishing them by making them scrub out the toilet teach them anything about empathy and respect and treating humans with kindness? It doesn't. I can just say, I don't like it when you talk to me that way. It hurts my feelings. Could you try again, please? Forcing them to do a chore they don't like in that scenario just breeds resentment. Resentment for the parent, resentment for the chore that is very necessary. So yeah, in our household, punishment is not a thing, but in particular, chores are not punishment. And chores are not a gendered thing. They're just a part of taking care of a home. They're part of being a human being.